Hold up. Give me a second. I need to come up with something to talk about. It's one of those days I don't know what to talk about. The goal for today, I'm just gonna have a quick back session at the gym. More of a pull day rather than the back session. And then I've got lots of editing to do. I wanna watch videos on, there's two things that I wanna research. How to achieve the best audio quality on the GoPro. And also the second one is what I mentioned yesterday, is to do with proxy files on Final Cut. Today when I did the editing, I imported it the right way and I was so proud of myself, and I actually used the proxy files. I think the whole process was a little bit slower, but the editing was so much faster from what I could tell, and it wasn't even that hard, to be honest. Like, it sounds complicated. Once you do it once, you're like, oh yeah, it's not even that hard. So I wanna maybe watch another video on how to use proxy files, and just to make sure I'm not missing out on anything. Also, I've just noticed, did you know that Spotify has audiobooks available? There are audiobooks available on Spotify that are included in your premium subscription. Does that mean we don't need to use Audible anymore? I had a quick look, and from what I can see, most of the books that I'm listening to or reading are available on Spotify. So I might consider switching to Spotify, knowing that there's no additional costs, and there shouldn't be, because it does say that it is included in your premium membership. So it should be a very good news. Honestly, and it's the end of the day. Like, where does the time go? And apparently time goes faster and faster as you get older. So well, I'm assuming most of us in the 20s and 30s, but by the time you get in, but what happens when you're in your 40s and 50s? Like, weeks and months and years are just gonna be like someone posted a story yesterday on Instagram, and it was an old school car, a retro car with a custom plate number that said life is short. So I decided to do a quick gear, should I call it a gear maintenance? That's normally when I just look after all my gear, and I do all the updates if I can, and I make sure that all the batteries are charged and all the SD cards are empty and all the footage is sorted in folders and it's not messy. Lionel Messi! Just listening to podcasts in the background and sorting all the files out, putting them all into different folders and stuff like that. Starting with my Mini 4, one of my favorite drones, honestly. If you're into traveling and you don't have one of these, what are you even doing? Like this can literally fit in my pocket, like the size of it. Just to give you a perspective, how about that? It's the size of the phone. I've come across the video files that I've never had a chance to post. I think that I'm gonna put them in the vlog tomorrow.
Empty hearts and neon lights, They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna